A wise man once said, to forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth, is to forget ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us.
Gravy, you're back. You took a nap and I'm back.
And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists.
I should be at work. I should be at work.
Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today.
I'm like, I guess I'm not going to work, so I might as well live stream again.
Just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today.
I was going to work. I started working. Got to my truck at about 2:15. Did my pre-trip. Everything went really well. Truck aired up nicely.
All around the world, farmers know farming.
Left town.
Like life, we know it can be hard.
And then everything went wrong.
And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time.
See if anyone spins the wheel. I think if Gravy, if you ever, I have a feeling you would never spin the wheel, Gravy. I have a feeling you would just pay $10 for the firefighter helmet. I got a feeling you would bypass the wheel altogether.
A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. And the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
I'm ready. Holy smokes, there's 26 seconds left and I was ready. That never happened. Michael's like, what happened? We're still in the intro, guys. The intro. Let's tell the story once we're stream actually starts.
Is it missing something?
Here we go. Here we go. Now we're live. I did have to go to work. It went wrong. Work went very, very wrong. Why do I have no sound? Is my... I have my volume turned off. Or down all the way. Now it's gonna be too loud. Yeah. Okay. So this is what happened. Only two of you here, so I'm sure I'll have to tell the story again. Maybe you guys can tell the story next time. So I did my pre-trip. The truck aired up really nicely. No issues at all. Well, there's a couple of minor issues. The battery cover doesn't have a little latch on it, and there's a loose board on the deck. Michael says, I hear you. I know you can hear me with the intro, but in the future, people are going to skip the intro and start watching this video where it says 0 seconds. That's where they're going to start watching this video. So I can't tell stories before that. Before that, it's just... Wow, this is glitchy. I mean, new shaders. We haven't been on this map at all, so it could be just the shaders. I forgot to turn that other option back off. It better be just the shaders. Anyway, did the pre-trip, left town. So, just as I was leaving town takes maybe 15 minutes to drive through, 10 to 15 minutes. So I was on the road for 10-15 minutes. As you leave town, there's a little hill out of town. I was listening to radio, NASCAR pregame show. I'm like, might as well listen to some radio while I drive. And all of a sudden I'm hearing this squealing and hissing sound. And I'm like, what in the world is that? Turn the radio off. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't sound right at all. I'm like, maybe it's the air conditioner fan inside. Nope, turn all the fans off, turn everything off. Nope, that sounds more like it's coming from the engine compartment or down low underneath the passenger side. I'm like, what is that sound? Pulled over on the pullout. I'm like, okay, it's a gravel pullout. I'm like, I'm not crawling through the gravel. Just up the road is a scale. I pulled into the scale, did a U-turn, parked on the pavement, jumped out and crawled underneath the truck. When I did the U-turn, I'm like, what's going on? The U-turn is hard. The truck is just fighting me. Get out, crawl underneath the truck. I'm like, oh, the air compressor. The air compressor is gone on me. Jump back in the truck. Sure enough, my air pressure is like all the way down. It's starting to bing on me. I'm like, oh shoot, hurry, pull over off the pavement. Pull over into the side where the gravel is. I'm going to disconnect the trailer and quickly bobtail home. So disconnected the trailer, pulled forward, and the brakes are binding up on the truck. I'm like, okay, can't drive home. The truck is stuck here. So I called Jess. I'm like, hey Jess, can you drive to the clean scale and just pick me up? Because she's staying home this week, right? And she goes, on the way. And then I called the boss and I'm like, hey. He just goes, shoot. Let me call the towing company, see if they can give you a ride back into town. Today's Sunday, so it might be hard to get a hold of. It'll be after hours. I'm like, you know what? Jess is coming over here to pick me up, so don't worry about it. Why don't you call the tow truck company tomorrow, or even Kenworth tomorrow morning? Because if you do after-hour call-outs, it is incredible how expensive it is. They charge like $400 an hour. Tow truck after hours, $400 an hour. Nobody wants to work on the weekend, right? So why not just, the truck is out of the way, it's in the scale, I locked everything up, it's detached from the trailer. I'm like, as far as me personally, I'm fine. If you're trying to save money, wait till tomorrow morning to call the tow truck company or the repair shop. Maybe they'll decide to bring a repair truck out to my truck. But we'll wait till tomorrow. It's going to save the company thousands of dollars rather doing it tomorrow than today. I might as well just wait till tomorrow. But Dave just goes, Dave is my boss. He just goes, well, At least if you're gonna break down, you can't pick much of a better spot than that. I'm off the highway, out of the way. There's no actual emergency. I'm just out of service. I did my post trip, marked it as out of service, not safe to drive. Not safe to drive. So, I guess we'll do some logging over here. Because, well, I guess I have the time all of a sudden. And Michael, just in case you think of hitting that goal button, it does make me stream an extra hour as well as spin the wheel now. So there is the bonus to that. I don't feel like you have to, just informing. Nice, got the whole bundle. Whoa, where are you going? Get back up. People wanted more first in person, or first person view. Is that it? I don't know if I can do this first person. It's depth perception, right? Are the logs actually in the trailer? Am I? It is definitely harder doing something like this first person. Am I too far in? I can't tell. Yeah, that didn't go super well. I mean, it's in there. Just gotta tap that. That sort of worked. That little one there still needs to be moved in. Can I just go? Yeah, there we go. Nope, not quite. Well, I guess that's one way of doing it. There we go. It's more work first person, but it is doable. It's kind of a neat view. You can only imagine being a trucker. I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to go third person. Just for picking stuff up. Super Puppy, how's it going?
Me fail English? That's impossible.
Super Puppy to the rescue! Are you gonna rescue my truck? My truck's gonna need some rescuing. It's either gonna need a tow or have a work vehicle come out and repair it on the road. That worked. It may flip. Yeah. What might flip? If you're gonna rescue my truck? I can't see where the logs are. Just picking up the one. This might work. Yep, okay. Well, here it's 31 degrees Celsius now, 29. It's in the sun though. I don't rely on my number. Whoop, whoop. Worried it was gonna fall. It was just kind of barely holding on like a toothpick. It is kind of cool first person view like this. I will try as much of it as I can. It is cool. I like it. I wish we could do this view and then the game would give me another second view like this, or a second view on the outside. Or I wish I could lean forward in the cab and look over the front. Didn't get them all, but that's okay. I'm curious, what tow companies do you have for big rigs? Here would probably call Mario's Towing. There's a lot of companies. We would go Mario's Towing. If I was in Kamloops, it'd probably be called Scrap King Towing. If I was on the Lower Mainland, it would be Greering, or maybe Jamie Davis, or could be Mario's down there too. There's a lot of truck towing companies, but here in Penticton it would be Mario's Towing. They've got a big rotator, and I mean this won't need a rotator, but because it's just a simple gonna be pick up and stuff falling off. Prehistoric farmer? Well, I'm not at work and I'm here, so that's how that's going. So first person does make me drop more stuff. Yeah, it seems like I go too far in. We'll just hand bomb these. You guys don't mind if I cheat every now and then. I try to play as realistic as possible, but every now and then it's like, okay, stuff isn't going the way it would. You know Jamie Davis? Yeah, he's on Highway Through Hell. Yes. Yep. I've met him a couple of times. He's waved at Jess a couple of times. Dirty Rally. Good morning, Dirty Rally. That's not cheating, my bro. Pick up logs like that. Well, I do this as a last resort. It's like, okay, the game's not working the way I want it to work. I'll get up and do the fine work by hand. First person is definitely a challenge. Trying to do logs first person. I think there's just one log here. Yep. Alright, we'll throw that last log up. Are there any more logs? Oh, there's another pile there. It's a small pile. You know what? Let's just go grab it. Duck Dynasty comes on tonight. Super Puppy, you're officially a high schooler. Awesome! So you graduated grade 8, I guess. And now you'll be going to grade 9. Sweet. Welcome to adulthood. I say by the time you're high school, you're full adult. You have a lot to learn still, but I still have a lot to learn. But as far as I'm concerned, when you're in high school, you should be treated like an adult. It's time to make... high school should be treated more like colleges and universities. Get you prepared for college and university or for the workplace, whichever route you decide to go. That high school should be more like real life. Joey in the house. So Joey, you're cheering for some Oilers? I know I am. I would never cheer for an Oiler unless that was my last resort. But I will be cheering for some Oilers. Where's Moose? Well, we have to talk about food first. You know what? This should be interesting. The last two streams both put me... both times the last two streams, you guys did a super chat. I got the motorcycle helmet. First try, both times. I'm interested to see if we get a $5 super chat. If someone hits that gold button. I wonder if it's going to be the stupid motorcycle helmet again. Stay. Stay. Okay. Let's just put straps on this. It's a little sketch. I have a new episode of Duck Dynasty. Duck Dynasty. I think that's some kind of TV show. Maybe a hunting TV show or something like that. It's one of those dumb duck hunting TV shows, I think. I could be wrong. Slept in, woke up at 1 p.m. But how late were you working? How long were you setting up or tearing down? Oop. Okay. Sell these logs and then we jump in the mower and cut some more grass before we cut down some more trees and do it all over again. I really want to buy a bigger tree cutter, but it's I think almost $1 million. New Duck Dynasty series called Duck Dynasty The Reveal, The Rival. A&E. Yeah, you guys with TV, cable TV, just shut that crap off. It's all garbage. It's just of 2 one-hour episodes across 2 seasons. You were in Gimli yesterday for a bike run. Nice. Gravy, you have Spectrum. Yeah, get rid of all of that. You don't need TV. We haven't had. Oh, Dust Bunny. Okay, now we know, guys. Now we know if my luck is gonna change. Is my luck gonna change, guys? Black screen. There we go. Okay, this is 2 times in a row now. This is the third time. Third time we're gonna spin the wheel this weekend. And so far, it's always landed on the motorcycle helmet on the first try. Whoo! Dust Bunny! Go! I waited till it was on the motorcycle helmet. Trying to... No. Slow down. Okay, good. It's like it's getting too good. Okay. Blue Jays. I still need a whiteout cap, even though the Winnipeg Jets are out of it. I still need a whiteout cap. Get one before next season, yeah. Okay, that's not bad, Dust Bunny. I appreciate that. Well, Dust Bunny, thanks for the drop in. Hopefully you enjoy your dinner. I would have joined your stream, but I went off to work. And then came back from work when work all went wrong. Appreciate you coming in and supporting. Super awesome. Of course, all of you guys are subscribed to Dust Bunny, right? Hey, Dust Bunny, feel free to drop a link to your channel in there. You're a moderator. You're allowed to drop a link to your own channel. At least when I tell you, you can. Have to support each other, help each other grow, right? Rising tide. Tide rises all ships. I don't know. I was gonna say rising tide sinks all ships, but that sounds wrong. There you go. Click on Dust Bunny and subscribe there if you haven't done so. Rising tide sinks all ships. Yeah, that's perhaps not the way to go. Well, all the Cookie Monster's cookies are eaten. What?
Now, where are my cookies? Did you take my cookies? No? Oh, they're right here. Oh, me love my cookies. Nom, 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 nom. This message approved by Cookie Monster. Nom, 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 nom.
Pay off some loan. Now I want a cookie. Dang damn it, Super Puppy. Now I want cookies. Gravy took all the cookies? Unbelievable. So rude. So rude. Grave, will they're coming back today. What?
Me fail English? That's impossible.
All right. Sounds good, Dust Bunny. Enjoy your dinner. Is that you that keeps sending the Cookie Monster, like TikToks or shorts? I can't remember who does. Yeah, is that you? I keep getting Cookie Monster shorts from people. I think that's you, right? I just know I keep getting them and I always kind of giggle and it's like, oh, there's another one. Okay, Joey sends me these Cookie Monster shorts. Kind of funny. Grave the episode. Gravy, he's still talking about Duck Dynasty. Whatever the show is, it's some kind of dumb TV show. You guys should all when I say dumb TV show, I mean all TV shows are dumb. That's not true. I enjoy some TV shows. But you can watch these TV shows without TV. It's one of those fake reality ones that if people think it's real, it's not. Just like most YouTube channels, if you think they're real, they're not. So many of those reality YouTube channels are so fake. Huh? Gravy is good with French fries and cheese curds. Gravy goes, Michael, it's on right now. Fun fact, a speed camera caught Cookie Monster speeding. Gravy goes, looks like I can't escape the joke. Hey, Michael did a super chat today earlier. I almost fell out of my chair. And then I got the dumb motorcycle helmet. And then I really fell out of my chair. This is a comfortable hat, but not really my style. Michael, it air in 19 minutes. Oh, so guess what? Michael is leaving us in 19 minutes because Duck Dynasty is going to be a lot more interesting than me. At least I'm assuming you... I still don't know what it's about. I said it's a hunting show, but Michael hasn't corrected me, so it might be a hunting show. One of those fake docudrama, really super fake TV shows. You know what? I'm having hardly any glitching in this game. I have tons of mods and hardly any glitching. I did take realistic weather off, but I'm having hardly any glitching. On Ganantal, I'm getting lots of glitching. Is it all the custom crops? Is it Ganantal? I just had the thought, is it Ganantal that's glitching? Joan, you are right. Super Puppy goes, I only watch fireplaces for reading and sleeping. Joey Monster Cookie wasn't speeding, he was Super Grover. It was Super Grover that was doing it. Grover, isn't he like that little purple monster? I didn't grow up with any of these Muppets, or is this, no, Sesame Street, right? Sesame Street. Muppets is the pig, right? And Kermit. Yeah, that's Muppets. I've never seen these shows. I didn't grow up with them, so I don't know who a lot of these characters are. Gravy's gonna ditch me in an hour. Why are you gonna put me in the ditch? Can you at least just leave me on the road? I'll nicely pull over and let you get out. You don't have to actually ditch me. Just gonna open the door and punt me out. Roll, tuck and roll, tuck and roll. Could you just pull over? And I'll nicely get out. You don't have to ditch me. Canadian bacon donuts. Love the Blue Jays cap. Thank you, Joey. Thank you. You can spin the wheel and we can change it. Oh, where am I going? Dude, where are you going? Michael, Gravy's in a different time zone than you. So Gravy could have very well seen the episode before you. The TV show drops earlier in a different time zone than you, Michael. Highway Through Hell is coming on. You guys watch too much TV. Watch YouTube instead. Trailer Park Boys. You guys are into those weird shows. I'm not a fan of those shows. If you guys really enjoy them, all the power to you, but I don't enjoy those at all. So basically, if I'm streaming when you guys are all watching your Trailer Park Boys and your Duck Dynasty and Highway Through Hell, you guys won't be watching me. Is that what you're saying? I'm getting kicked to the curb? Kiram, how's it going? Hey, there's another Kiram chair link to your channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to Kiram yet, make sure you go and subscribe. I think you guys probably all are, but let's make sure you're all subscribed to Kiram as well. Hey, YouTube says I have 0 viewers. Good job, YouTube. Good job. What happened to work? Yeah. Well, I've told the story once, so I'll go retell the story. We're half an hour in. We can retell the story. So I did my pre-trip on my truck at 2:15 or so. And no problems. Checked all the tires, all the air, lights, everything's good on the truck. Jump in the truck, Jess dropped me off, and once I was good to go, she left, and I left town. So it took me about 10-15 minutes to leave town. As I was climbing the little hill south out of town, I heard this screeching, grinding sound, hissing air sound. I couldn't figure it was weird, like a bad bearing or something. And a smell. I also had something overheating smell on the big rig. I'm like, what is going on? Turn the radio off, turn all my fans off, turned everything off I could think of. Raised and lowered the air in Jess's chair. I'm like, where is that sound coming from? Pulled over on the gravel parking lot, gravel little pullout, tiny little pullout. I'm like, nope, I'm not crawling underneath there on all this gravel. Just down the road is the Cleaton scale. I'm gonna pull in there. Did a U-turn, parked on the pavement, crawled underneath, and I'm like, air compressor is just fried. It's just leaking. Maybe it's the valve, it's just leaking air everywhere. I'm like, well, shoot, let's get this trailer off this pavement, parked in the gravel area. I dropped the trailer. I'm like, I'm gonna just bobtail back into Penticton. It's only like 10 minutes down the road. Dropped the trailer, pulled forward, and the brakes are binding on the truck. That's how low the air pressure is. I'm like, nope. That's it. That's where the truck and trailer are sitting until a tow truck shows up or a service truck. So my air compressor decided to dynamite on me. It aired up the truck just fine, but when I left town, all of a sudden, kaboom. So without an air compressor, without an air compressor, I only have brakes. My brakes are controlled by air. My brakes need air to be released. As soon as the brakes don't have air supplied to them, they lock up. I was trying to get the truck parked beside the trailer, but I couldn't even get there. It was just like, nope, it's locked up. She's done. Called Jess. I'm like, hey, gonna need you to come pick me up. Hey Logan, how's it going? So Jess came and picked me up. I called the boss, let him know what was going on. Air compressors on trucks are bad with all your winters with the road salt. Yeah, we don't use road salt in BC though. But even though we still have all the sand. All the sand gets into the air compressors. So that's the wrong button. I was playing FS22. The buttons are slightly different layout. So yeah, I started going to work, and then, well, work decided it wasn't for me today. Work says, oh yeah, you're headed to work? Well, I'll show you. Ah, shoot. I lifted the trailer pickup and not the mower. I had the wrong tool selected. So, hey, you know what? Poor Mr. Truck, but at least I got it parked off of the highway, out of the way, nobody's way. Yes, they use sugar beet juice for anti-icing or de-icing. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we use that here in BC too for de-icing. So at least I got the truck off the road and parked in a safe spot before it completely locked up on me. I've had that happen to me at customs. 1 lane customs. I closed the border. For what, hour and a half, 2 hours? Closed the border. And another time I broke down in customs, but I was off to the side. Both, one was an air compressor issue, one was a starter issue. The truck wouldn't start up. So I've had very inconvenient places to break down. The one time the starter wouldn't start, truck wouldn't start up. So I closed the border. This was the Christina Lake. I forget what the name of the border is, but where you cross just south of Christina Lake, that border crossing there. Closed it down for a while. The border is locked out, locked down. The guy goes, "Oh, you picked the hat, Joey. You picked the hat. Pick any hat at all. Which one do you want? Which one do you want, Joey? Joey, you get to pick which one. Unless you want to spin. If you want to spin, I can give you 2 spins. Basically, if you want to spin, I'll spin the first spin. If you don't like the first spin, we'll give you a second spin. Your choice. You pick the hat, or we do a spin, or a 2 spin. Which one do you want? Yellow. Oh, the yellow one. Okay. Let's give it a name. Trilby. Is that how you spell Trilby? How you spell Trilby? It's a Trilby. It's a girl's hat. This is a character called Trilby that wore the hat. It's a pretty decent hat. Let's make it a light blue. Kind of blends in there. Let's give it the name here. Hang on, we have to make it the same size as everybody else. Trilby. Okay. Oh no, don't spin, you dumb. Okay, now we have to move the Trilby. Just so that we don't have light blue next to light blue. Okay. Embarrassing girl's hat. No, this one's not embarrassing, actually. Look at that! If we had spun, it would have been the motorcycle helmet. Let's move the Trilby to somewhere. Oh. where there's less chance of me winning it. Where'd the trilby go? Right there. What? Why are the John Deere and Juan Deere next to each other? Let's move the John Deere down. There we go. All right, no hidden hats anymore. All right, so the trilby hat was worn by a female actress in a show, in a live show, and it is worn by men and women. So it's not an embarrassing women's hat, but it was first worn by a female actress on a live play, famous play. The character's name is Trilby. That is the character detective. Trilby is a detective, female detective. So, and then men and women wore this hat. But it is originally was a girl's hat. Trilby. So I kind of like the Trilby. It's not an embarrassing one. I wouldn't mind wearing this one more often. So I am happy with that one not being a mystery anymore. That one stayed mystery for a long time, didn't it? So, got a Trilby hat. It's like a straw Trilby, not a felt Trilby, or I don't know what a high-end Trilby would be made out of. Probably felt, right? Trilby, very nice and light, kind of cool hat. So like as far as temperature wise, the straw Trilby, I like it. I saw it and I'm like, hey, I don't have a Trilby in my inventory. We need to add a Trilby. And that's the same day that Jess goes, oh yeah, look at this girl sun hat. So the sun hat and the Trilby got added at the same time. So the embarrassing girl's sun hat got added to the inventory at the same time, but I like the Trilby. I think it suits me. I would wear this in public. This hat and the derby or bowler hat I would wear in public without getting a lot of stares. But if I wear my top hat, you get a lot of stares. People really stare at you when you wear a top hat. It seems like if you don't wear a baseball hat, you get some looks, period. But I would wear a Trilby hat anywhere. I feel like the Trilby is a lot more casual than a top hat. Especially a straw one. It feels more casual. There we go. Yes! Top hat, stupid magician stuff, right? It's like, no, top hats were a thing long before magicians wore the top hat. Magicians chose the top hat because you can put a rabbit in there. Like, just because I'm wearing a top hat doesn't mean I'm a magician. I just like wearing a top hat. It's sad that Moose isn't here. Why? What did you want to tell Moose? Can we pass along a message? Well, I guess maybe Moose will be here before you leave. Uh, 30 more minutes before Gravy has to go. Well, thank you, Joey and Dust Bunny, for the support for the hat. Finally, we have that last secret hat discovered. Good thing you don't have a strawberry shortcake hat. That would be funny. If you send it to me, I'll wear it. I'm not going to look forward to wearing it. It's going to be dark blue, and it's not going to be a hat I volunteer to wear. But if you send it to me, I will wear it. Or a cheese hat. Puppy, if you send me a cheese hat, I will wear it. cheese hat, I have a feeling a cheese hat would be very hot. Actually, there are 3 hats, 4 or 5 hats, 5 hats up there that are not on the wheel. There are 5 hats up there, not on the wheel. All 5 are seasonal hats. And I might just wear those hats at the beginning of a stream for the sake of it being a seasonal hat. Need a beer hat. Hey, if you send me a beer hat, I will wear a beer hat. I would probably not drink the beer, but I'd put in some rye and Coke. Some good old Canadian rye and Coke. I'm not a beer... I just don't... Never liked the flavor of beer. Never liked it. But I like the flavor of rye. Drinking some whiskey right now. Rye is basically... Rye is in the whiskey family, right? I would consider rye a type of whiskey. And I have never gotten like drunk. I've gotten pretty tipsy, but I've never gotten drunk. I'm not a heavy drinker. There we go. Super Puppy is giving Joey a shot. Good job. Joey deserves a shot, so after that $10 super chat, definitely deserves it. Alcohol does not hydrate you. No, you can physically cool you off, but alcohol does not hydrate you. If before anyone sends me a hat or something, please contact me first. Don't send it to some random place. Somebody sent a package to a Jesse Rempel. And that, if you send us a package to Jesse Rempel, it will be returned to sender because we can't actually pick it up. Nobody in this place, this household, has an ID that says, first off, Jesse, or nobody has ID with a Jess Rempel. That's not Jess's real name, not her first name or last name. Jess Rempel is not her name. The only name that is a real name that you guys know is my name. If anyone ever sends packages, I don't care who's it going to, me or Jess, just send it to me. If it's a package we have to pick up at the mail office and show our ID, only... Where am I going? That's logs, you Goomba. Only send stuff to me. I'm the only one that has ID that can pick up packages. So if you send it to Jessie Rempel, I know we're married, but that's not her last name. If you send a package, we can't actually pick it up. It will be returned to sender because the mail office will not actually allow us to pick it up. So if anyone sends us anything, please. Just my name, Juan Rempel, and we'll have to talk about the address. Contact me and we can talk about an address. But some people can figure out where I park the RV at imports only, so people start sending mail there because hey, that's gonna get there. And I've said people, yes, the mail will get there, but you have to actually use my name and not. And I don't want a whole bunch of mail there either. Just because I store my RV there, they don't deserve a whole bunch of mail there. So contact me privately. I've got Facebook Messenger. We can go from there. I've got WhatsApp. We can figure out stuff. And if I know someone I trust, like Michael's been around so long, I would actually give him my real address if he wanted to send me something. So if it's someone I trust, I would actually give. As long as he promises not to dox us. Yeah, he doxes himself all the time. Would I trust him not to dox? Oh, Michael's gone watching Duck Dynasty, isn't he? Gravy said, I don't understand why Michael likes the show that he's talking about. It's just straight up stupid. I have no interest in watching a TV show like that. It just seems dumb. It's very redneck, low intelligence redneck type of show. And sometimes low intelligence slapstick is funny to watch, but I can watch only so much of it. Like Red Green is low intelligence slapstick entertainment too. Whoa! Joey! What is going on? Okay, what do you want, Joey? What do you want, Joey? Change hat. You want spin or do you want choice? You want to see the choices? Joey. What? Same offer again. Pick a hat or spin. Or even pick a hat that's not listed. Because for Joey, there is a hat up there I would wear, an unlisted one. What Jess said. What did Jess say? Whoa, Joey. What did Jess say? I'm trying to think what Jess said. I don't see a Jess one. Well, Joey, since you did two $10 ones, I'm going to give you guys a hat that you guys have never seen, that is not on the wheel. That's what I'm going to give you guys. A hat not on the wheel and you've never seen. Oh, spin the wheel? Okay. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to spin the wheel? Are you sure? Well, we can spin it twice, so we'll spin once. You want the mystery hat or this hat? The red bucket hat. Oh, maybe it's Juan Deere. Ha! Juan Deere. You want Juan Deere? Or you want to spin again? Or do you want the mystery hat? Juan Deere, spin again, mystery hat. Your choice. You've paid enough money that you get choices. All right. It's actually a Canadian maple leaf. cowboy hat. Definitely a girl's hat. Unlisted mystery hat. I'll wear this one for Canada Day. Canada Day weekend. Now you know it exists. It's one of those cheap Canadian Tire Canada Day hats. I've got a real cowboy hat. Gravy has a cowboy hat. Yeah, I have a real cowboy hat over there. I mean, it's not like a $800 real leather, real cowboy hat, but it is a more real cowboy hat. Kiwi Sim Farmer, how's it going? We want a gift membership to Kiwis farming, so Jess, could you share a link to Kiwi? If you guys have not subscribed to Kiwi yet, you guys should be subscribed to Kiwi. Rocket in the house. Rocket's asking what happened to my truck. I've told the story twice, but it's been an hour, so I told it half an hour ago and at the beginning, so let's tell the story again. There we go. I was going to work. Shoot. Nope. I was going to work. I did my pre-trip of the truck. Lights, air pressure, tires, everything's looking good. Just dropped me off. After I checked everything and I'm good to go, jumped in the truck and headed out of town. I got a super heavy load. Gravy, yours is a $75 black cotton cowboy hat. That actually sounds comfortable. Headed out of town. To get out of town is 10-15 minutes. Little hill leaving town, all of a sudden I hear this screeching sound and a grinding sound like a bad bearing or weird leaking air sound. I turned all my fans off in the truck and raised and lowered Jess's seat, just trying different things. I'm like, where is this sound coming from? Is the door closed? What is this sound? Weird rattling, grinding, screeching noise. Pulled over on a pullout, jumped out. I'm like, okay, nope, it's underneath the truck outside. I'm not crawling underneath this on the gravel parking lot here. Just up ahead is a scale with a paved parking lot, so I'm gonna pull over in there and just see what the heck is going on. I smelled a burning smell. Like, while I was in a little gravel parking lot, I'm like, texted my boss and said, hey, hearing these noises and smells, pulling over at the scale, I will investigate, let you know what's going on. So I pulled over, out, back on the road, drove to the scale, another 5-10 minutes, no, about 5 or 6 minutes there. Pulled in the scale, did a U-turn, parked on the, because I did a U-turn because fully expecting to drive back home. Pulled out on the nice paved lot area and jumped out, crawled underneath the truck and go air compressor. I was so focused on the sound I wasn't even watching my air go down. Air compressor has just conked out on me. Without an air compressor in a big rig, my brakes will lock up on me. So I quickly jumped back in the truck, pulled the truck over, and sure enough, the alarms are starting to beep at me now that I'm losing air pressure. Pulled over, dropped the trailer. I'm like, I'm going to quickly bobtail home before I lose too much air. It's only 10 minutes down the road. I can get it to the shop. Nope, by the time I had the trailer dropped, and the brakes were starting to bind. So I was losing my air to the brakes. So I was pulled over in the scale, out of the way, and I am now not movable. That truck is glued to the ground until it has an air supply. So at least it's disconnected from the trailer. It'll make the tow truck jobs fairly easy. So Jess came and picked me up. And all right, Super Puppy, enjoy your Highway Through Hell or whatever you're going to end up watching. Duck Dynasty or whatever. So yeah, air compressor died on me. At least the air compressor died on me close to home. Jess could just come and pick me up, and the boss saves a bunch of money. Super Puppy is going to go watch fireplaces because watching a fireplace burn is more interesting than watching me farm. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, that's a bit of a burn. Yeah, at least I broke down out of the way, off the road, at the scale. And the boss can actually get a tow truck within working hours, or a work truck within working hours, and not an after call, parked on the highway or blocking a highway. Thankfully, I could make the U-turn, and if it had conked out all the way on me on that U-turn, I would have closed the scale down. Luckily, I did not close the scale. I mean, the scale was closed, but at least I wasn't stuck in that position, because that would have sucked. But yeah, so I guess I came home and I'm like, well, I might as well do a live stream, right? Might as well. Hey, it says there's 12 of you guys watching. Hey, yeah, see, Rocket? If my streams are too early, well, this one's not too early for you because I should be at work right now. Super Puppy, you're gonna stay? You're not going to stab me in the back? What? What madness is this? Super Puppy. I appreciate every single watch time I can get. It says there's 13 people watching right now. I think I got kind of lucky that I kept going right away. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go to a nice safe place to park. I got lucky that I went there right away. If I had crawled underneath the truck in the gravel little pullout, I would have been stuck right on the side of the road, and that would have sucked. That would have been a bad spot. So I'm glad I went straight to the scale and we were at least pulled out of the way. And I literally saved the company thousands of dollars by getting the truck in a safe place instead of blocking a road somewhere. Because a tow truck company after hours here in the Okanagan charges $400 an hour. And even though it's only 11 minutes away, hooking it all up, it would be over an hour. I want allow fields. Why? Y button. Yeah, there we go. So, Rocket has to go? Okay. Well, I guess never mind. You don't have time today to watch. Well, Jess... Huh? You are in school. Jess is streaming this week, so catch some of Jess's streams. Appreciate you dropping by and farming that like button. Always appreciate people coming in and at least saying hi. So, yeah, Kiwi Farmer, it was a little hit and miss there. It could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. And the boss even goes, you know what? As far as breakdowns go, that's a pretty good place to break down. He goes, the only thing that would have been better is if the truck had failed pre-trip and hadn't aired up in the first place, and I couldn't have got going at home at all, and I couldn't have left home at all. That would have been even better. But Saturday, Sunday, usually a good time for you. Yeah, Saturdays. I've been doing some Saturdays, but with the summer RVs and stuff, yeah, Fridays for sure not. I've just been working on RV stuff or editing video, getting that out of the way. So yeah, it's the summer now. Working on the RV. It's hard to get streams in, but Jess has been doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday streams. You've got a TV in your room. I had a TV in my room too. Once I was in high school, I got a TV in my room after high school. I graduated. Then I bought a TV. Yep, that's it. Got a TV in my room after I graduated. So I did not have my own TV until I graduated high school. Yep, okay. That sounds more. At least it wasn't in custom. I didn't break down in customs. That is right. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Kiwi, eventful Sunday, but hey, I'm over here chatting with you guys, chilling. And thank you, Joey, for the super chats. Amazing. I'm gonna go make some dinner. What are you making? What's for supper? Pizza pockets? Don't tell me it's pizza pockets. Hey Jess, I'm getting hungry. Go to Jess is like, go to work. Jess is like, I have this week's meals planned out and none of them are for you because I wasn't gonna be here. There is no food for me in this house. So I'll probably end up with pizza pockets. Do I even have pizza pockets? I don't even have pizza pockets. Pork chops, mashed potatoes, and vegetables. Do we have schnitzel? Maybe. So we maybe have schnitzel. Super Puppy said, oh no, Gravy says same Super Puppy to TV in his room. So Gravy and Super Puppy both have their own TV in their room. I bet you it's not a small screen either. It's probably a fairly big screen, flat screen. I'm guessing over 32 inches or bigger. Ah, Joey, you keep the cheesecake to yourself. You keep that. I'll have it in the Nanaimo bar instead. This tractor definitely is a little too low horsepower for this plow. You need to buy something with a little more horsepower. Have a great night, Joey. Thank you so much for your support. You are the GOAT. And go Oilers, go! Next game's on Wednesday. I will be either listening to the game on the radio or watching it. We'll see where and when I get on the road, but that's right. You're not the goat. You're the beaver. The eager beaver. Oh wait, that's us. That's our other channel. I was thinking it'd be cool to get someone to do a very stylized eager beaver logo for the front of the RV. On the little hood latch on the front of the RV. Oh yeah, have a big eager beaver on the spare tire. Yep, that'd be cool. No, it will be out in the open in the long run. Anyone following you that looks at the spare tire, that'd be a good Eager Beaver logo on there. Yeah, free advertising. Have a good Eager Beaver YouTube logo on there. Eager Beaver is our RV channel. I have not decided if our RV channel is going to be the Eager Beaver channel or the main channel, but I've started putting the videos on both channels, and we'll kind of see. One of the channels will die eventually. When I stop trucking, one of those channels will stop. Severe weather storm warning. Weather storm? Thunderstorm. Michael's got a severe thunderstorm warning. I wonder how much horsepower Big Roy is gonna have. Could we haul this plow with Big Roy? So let's take a look. That is some annoying music. What is this song called? The Shadow Self. I don't like it. The Shadow Self. Music. Music. Where's my music? I thought I had a shortcut to my music. Music. Am I? Can I not go in there? I'm so confused. Okay, I'll figure it out later. Let's go and write this down to delete this song. The Shadow Self. Delete that song. It is very annoying. We have international cable now. What does that mean? Does that mean you get TV shows from different countries? Like, you get Canadian TV shows? Do you get CBC now? International table. You can watch any TV show, news, sports from around the world. So you get to watch Spanish shows from Mexico. You get to watch Canadian Red and Green show now. Michael, have you ever seen Red and Green show? Can you see if can you go to your cable and see if you get Red and Green? Just search for Red and Green. Super Puppy, how do you get Red and Green? I'm watching the ball game. Like baseball? Yeah, see if you get Red Green show. See, I think, Michael, you might enjoy that. I was wrong about The Hobbit. You didn't enjoy The Hobbit. Red Green is very not The Hobbit. So, if you enjoy Duck Dynasty, I think Red Green would be up your alley. It is that weird slapstick humor. It's not a hunting show. Very Canadian, but... So, see if you can find Red Green. Or the Red Green Show. I'm not sure what exactly the title will be called, but it's Red and Green. Red is the main character, green is the nephew. No. Red is the main character. I don't know. Nephew has got a different name. Is his last name Green? Red Green? I can't remember. Whew. Damn, hot in here. It says it's 26 degrees Celsius. 27 degrees Celsius inside. 26 outside. It's cooler outside than inside. Whew. I'm sweating. I'm like, everybody happy with my trilby? I'm like, oh wait, I'm not even wearing the trilby. Joey changed it to the Canadian mystery hat. Got country music station from Ottawa. So French country music. Super Puppy says, no, you don't have red green. Why don't you search red green on YouTube at least and find some clips. There's a lot of shorts and clips of red and green on YouTube. If you don't get red and green on your international and have Canadian shows, you don't have Canadian shows. If you're not getting red and green, you're getting ripped off. Like, you can't watch Canadian TV without watching red green. It's definitely a pretty old show by now, but it's still hilarious to watch. And often so inappropriate. Okay, Michael, you can watch episodes from Germany, Spain, Mexico, Canada, Ireland, England, and more. Find red and green. I demand it. I demand red and green to be found. That's not voluntary. You must find it. Oh boy. I don't know if I can do this first person. Oh, the broker mod for the used equipment. I think I can do this first person. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. Kind of gotta just keep lining up. Ottawa country music is good. I agree. I looked it up to get an idea of what it looks like. Okay, there we go. Nothing new in weathers. Huh? So, yeah. Hopefully you didn't get a bad short of red and green, but find red and green. Must watch Canadian show. This hour has 22 minutes. I don't think you guys would get. I think this hour has 22 minutes is a comedy late night show. Canadian. I don't think you guys would get it. I don't think you guys would find it funny. It's a very Canadian humor that I don't think I would even suggest to you guys, but that's another Canadian show. That I enjoy. But it's very Canadiana. It is very Canadiana. It's a little bit out there. Gotta leave now. Highway through hell. What? It's 5:36. Doesn't it start on the hour? How does that make any sense? I mean, go ahead. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for supporting and watching. Hopefully you watched a few ads. Not too many ads though, because... Or maybe a premium, who knows. If you guys don't like the ads, just go premium. It's the way to go, man. Just get premium. It's cheap. But enjoy Highway Through Hell. I don't watch the show anymore. Too fake. Don't like it. I liked it before I was a trucker, and then I became a trucker, and it's like, it just hurts to watch it. It's just, nope. Can't do it anymore. It was a fun show to watch before I was a trucker. Hurricane season is starting. Careful not to pull too far ahead with that V shape. I don't know if I can do another pass, but let's get it started here. Oh, I definitely can't do that first person. I'll destroy that land. Staying for a little bit longer. Okay, cool. Thanks, Gravy. A guy said I can even watch TV shows from Australia. The guy. The guy? Did you have some salesperson come over and did you fall for it? They're gonna charge you in 2 months from now. It's not gonna be free. It's gonna be this huge cable charge. No, I love the idea of seeing TV shows from around the world. It'd be really cool to see like TV shows from India and stuff like that, right? Just to learn of other people's cultures and what kind of TV shows they're watching. Yeah, I dare you to watch local news. And how much the rest of the world bashes the US. It would be eye-opening. Like when Jess first moved here to Moose! Super Puppy is gonna cry with happiness. Super Puppy keeps going, it's so sad Moose is not here. Moose is like, I am here! $20 a year. Okay, that's cheap as dirt. Yeah, I'd pay for that. Yep, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Moose has been busy. That's good. Busy is good. Busy is good. Hey, what do you guys think? That bush up ahead there, the big one. Can I plow through that? Or am I going to get hung up on that bush? On the right-hand side. You think I can plow through that? Go for it? Let's go for it. Oh, I hope I don't get hung up on it. Oh, yes. Oh, sweet. Okay, I can plow through it. I was worried. Had myself worried there. When I get back on YouTube, I always say, it always says that I streamed an hour ago. Well, today would have been the same, Moose. Except that my truck broke down. And, well, I'm at home instead of at work. So you lucked out. My misfortunes are your fortunes. So, Michael, your dad's paying for the cable. That makes sense. Gravy, you watch what when you go to bed? Last week of school. Some of you guys are like, school is done, I'm out. Officially graduated. And then other people are like, one more week. Gravy. Oh, wait. You don't have to watch it live? You can watch it after? You can watch it on demand? Gravy's got 2 more weeks of school. Almost there. And Moose is 2 more years of school. You know what? You'll find out, Moose, that you're going to go to school for the rest of your life. I have done many school courses after. Even if you right out of high school, you just go straight to the workforce and don't do college or university, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I'm actually a fan of people that do that. You'll find out you're gonna do more school courses the rest of your life. I've done many school courses since graduating high school. Discoveries on demand? I don't know. I've been out of the cable TV news or TV show thing for so many years. I don't know how TV works anymore. Two more years of school and I have never disclosed my age. Huh? I have more than 2 years of school. More than 2 years of school. Never disclose your age. Okay. Because I've done EMR schooling. I've done a bunch of firefighting schooling. I've done driving schooling. I've done management schooling. Taken management courses. I've done so many different classes. So much more school. Super Puppy is back. Wait, Super Puppy. Moose showed up. You had to leave right away? Okay, it's only 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. 10 of you awesome people watching right now. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's time to park this sucker because we're getting next to the trees. You know what that means? You get rid of the trees. Hold up before I get into this thing. Super strength off. Yep. What? Okay. Got to get the hang of this again. Class of 2029. I was class of 20. 96. 2096. 1996. 1996. 20. Class of 1996. You guys like this first person as well? It's definitely going to be harder. The Weather Channel, the Weather Network. It's weird to me that Highway Through Hell is on the Weather Network. That's not going to work. Okay, we'll just drop them right here. Boom, boom. Just drive right over the stump. Reaper says class of 2030. We got a bunch of younglings in chat. Yeah, we always do. We got a good mix of different age people. A bunch of these little trees. Like, are they even worth it? Didn't even delimb that whole thing. I try to be mature for my age. That's a good call. It's like, what would the rest of the people my age do? How can I be better than that? Oop, 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 oh! Don't roll over now. A little tipsy here. A big tree. Oh, 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 come on. Whew. Bit of a bumpy ride in here. Bit of a bumpy ride. Yeah, you know, I don't understand people that go smoking. Like, people are like, I'm vaping, not smoking. I'm like, it's the same thing. It's destroying your lungs. Vaping is actually a lot worse for your lungs than smoking. Whew, back on my wheels. I'd rather do drugs than vape. Honestly, drugs will do less damage than vaping does. Gravy knows what. Oh, yeah, don't worry. None of us ever grow up. It's okay to be completely lost in life, not knowing what you're doing and just making it up as you go. You can only plan so much, and the rest of it, don't worry, everybody else isn't the same. The people that look like they got all their crap together, they don't. They don't. Nobody has their stuff together. I certainly don't have my stuff together. I'm just desperately trying to survive. Just surviving. Farmer King George, how's it going? Farmer King, say something. There we go. I don't recognize you on this channel. Jess, you want to check out Farmer King's channel? Just see if Farmer King's legit or just a spammer. You never know. Gotta always check. Lots of video subscribers. Okay. So not straight out spammer. Okay. Definitely came into the stream very aggressive. So Farmer King, say something. Literally quote something. Say something now or get banned forever. Are you here just to advertise, Farmer King? If you're here, join our stream again sometime when you have internet. Woo! Because I get networking. We go to other people's channel, network, and talk to people, but we'll never aggressively like advertise our channel. It's just not the way to do it. What do we got going on here? Wednesdays we usually never do streams. Wednesdays are kind of our days off. Moose says, I've got 33 subs. What happens, Moose, is a lot of people, when you say that you subscribe to them, they'll sub back to you. Even if you have no content, you'll end up getting subscribers. And sometimes I subscribe to someone just to keep an eye on them, even in a negative way. Woo! Oh, no, don't push the log off like that. That's my fault. I should have raised the boom a bit. That's my fault. My bad. My bad. This is very different first person. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to tip over. That's heavy. Can we go the other way? Yeah, let's stack this one on this side. Ooh. What if I'm sitting down? Are you guys role playing? First person like this is harder to play, Michael, but it's definitely more interesting, right? In my opinion, this is the harder way to play. But I find it interesting. If depth perception wasn't so hard, I think I would have a lot of fun doing first person. All right, Moose, thanks for dropping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. It's been nice to see a lot of faces coming back today. Super Puppy's sad now. Moose is gone. Don't worry, Moose will come back in the future. He promises. What do you think, Michael? Do you like the first person like this? Come on. I want to twist the tree there, but it's not gonna stack the way I want it, but close enough. Yes, I do, sir. I'll try to play. Remind me to play first person. Like, I don't mind you guys reminding me. Remind me. It's like, hey, can you play more first person? If all of a sudden you catch me not in first person. Sometimes I have to get out, and then I forget to go back in. And kind of fell wonky. Let's see if we can swing it around this way. Well, just drop it off down behind here. Behind the machine. Timber. Getting a nasty reflection here with the sun setting, shining right into the window. Close the blinds. Whoop, 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 whoa, whoa, whoa. Get it under control. That's better. That feels better. Less glare off the screen. It's a big tree. I wonder it felt so heavy. And Gravy says, bye, Moose! Too close. Won't let me cut that close. Come on. There we go. Which way are you gonna fall? Gonna fall this way? We're good. We're good. Whoa. I didn't mean to make a tip. Good enough. Not exactly what I was going for, but good enough. All this is going to make it a little harder to collect these trees later, but sweet. I can stack that right on there. Nice. Nice when you get to stack more than one tree on one stack. Stretched out as far as I can go. A little bit on the heavy side. Komatsu is struggling with this one. Super Puppy, I haven't been sick for a while. Well, why would you jinx yourself by bringing it up? Now you're going to be sick because you just brought it up. Why would you do that to yourself? Nope, nope, nope. That's not going to work. Okay. What can we do? Can we just go behind me? Can we even just go behind us and then go to that stack? No way. No way. Let's bring it to the same stack. Bit in the blind spot there. It's going to be a nasty stack to clean up. It's a heavy tree. I keep wanting to tip over. Bit of a rough ride. Oop, just smash into the tree. Sort of the same stack. It's a bit of a different angle, but I might be able to get it all on one scoop. Can't see where I'm putting it. That's looking not bad. That's not looking bad. Not bad. Nope, nope, doesn't want to fall right. Just drop it behind us. Okay. When we drop it behind us, it's kind of neat seeing the chainsaw doing the work. Hey, hang on. Where are you going? Just happens I should pay attention. But that stump in front is gonna. Okay, we managed it. Whoa! Almost ate it into the dirt there. Whew. Just drop it right there. Okay, now it's getting lighter. That was a little bit of a risky biscuits deal there. Gravy goes. Super puppy, don't jinx yourself. I think it's too late. Nope, that is not gonna be all. I'll just put it on a separate stack here. Whoa, buddy. Where you going? Whoop, just smash right into it. Behave. Good tree. Good tree. Nacho! How's it going? Yes, I should be at work. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying. I'd just drop it on top of that stack there. Oh, just one little tree. That works. That works. How's it been going, Nacho? I found my Saturday stream was just dead. Just did not do well at all. Just no one to chat to. But today morning stream went pretty well, and then tonight's stream has gone fabulous. The chat's gotten a little quieter now, but it was hopping busy in here earlier. I feel this Sunday afternoon stream is doing really well, but maybe because I told everybody I was off to work, and all of a sudden I was back online when I should be at work. It's like, I thought you were going to work. I'm like, I was. I started going to work, and then my truck broke down. Oh, that might work out nicely. Yeah, I like it when you can stack the same logs on top of multiple logs on the same, multiple trees on the same stack. Always nice when you can make that work out. Ugh. Bit of a jungle out here. That's not gonna work out. That's not gonna work out at all. Oh, maybe. We can put it onto this stack over here. Not quite, but it's close enough. Yeah, Saturday and summertime, yeah, people are out doing stuff, right? Yeah, I can. Wish you could spin the head with it, with a tree in. Whoop! Well, that went south. That went south. That went bad. That went bad. They all showed up thinking it was Jess. That's exactly it. You figured it out. People are like, that's why it was so lively at first. They're like, Jess is here. Oh, wait. It's only Juan. I understand how it is. I guess that's what I get for not playing Nacho Cast music. I should be playing. Oh boy. Well, that's not going to work out. We're just going to make a new stack here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't no. That's not what I want. You bugger. This might work out. This might work out. It's a tiny little tree. I hate doing the little tree first. Maybe I can get it over there. Nope, that just went wrong. Nope, that stack's not, and I messed the other stack up. Well, if I keep messing around enough, maybe I'll find a spot I can stack it. We'll just drop it there. Good enough. Good enough. Where'd the little one go? Ah, there it is. I see it. I see it. Right about there. I really want to buy the other cutter. Which one is it? That's. I really want to buy. Oh, there. Okay. This guy. I want to buy this guy. It's for tree delimbing. And then for loading, I want to buy one of these excavators. Not sure which one, but one of these excavators for loading. I want to try it anyway. I don't know if it'll be better or worse. I won't sell this until I know if I like that other one better or not. No, I want this tree. I don't want... There you go. I don't want the tree behind it. Come on, get over the stump. You can do it. Nicely stack it on top of the rest. That's not exactly right, but good enough. Michael says he loves the hat and got the red cowboy hat. The Canadian red cowboy hat. I think we'll just make a new stack here. That's... Michael, we've been streaming for 2 hours and Super Puppy's been here like the whole time. Now, you ask how Super Puppy's doing? Super weird. Super socially awkward. Ugh. What do I want to do with this? Are you stuck on my front wheels? You are. Okay. Can we get you unstuck? But now where do I drop you? Probably messing stuff up back there. I'll just drop you out of the way there. How are you doing? Just says nobody wants to know. Okay. Ah, where am I going with this? Let's go this way. That's not at all where I wanted it. Apparently, I've got the branches in the cab. Cab branches, why not? Super Puppy's not even going to answer you, Michael. Maybe. Can I get this over there? Yeah, get over the log. Yeah, it's not what I was going for, but... So many stumps here. Starting to become problematic. Yikes! Oh, that's going to work out very nicely, actually. Very nicely. I like it when it just works out like that. Yes! I have to go another 50 minutes. 50. Depends on what you're making for food. What are you thinking? You want to just order something because you weren't expecting me to be home? I mean, thaw out food for tomorrow because I'll be home for lunch tomorrow, most likely. I don't know for supper if I'll be home or not. I'd be fine with even a burger. Yeah. Darn it, where am I going with this? Let's go over all the stumps. That worked out okay. That worked out okay. We'll do 3 more trees, give or take here, and then we'll get rid of some stumps. Did I drive too close? Nope. It's just gonna have to be its own stack. And then we have to pick all these up again. Ooh, little out of control there. Little too heavy that far out. Not just as the only reason so many people showed up for this stream compared to Sundays, or today mornings and yesterday mornings, is because they thought you were streaming and not me, because I went to work. So everybody is here for you and not for me. So I'm like, you know what? That's probably a valid point. My feeling is hurt.
That's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Am I too close? There we go. Just a tiny little tree. Almost just grind it. Heck am I gonna do with that? Can I just put it at the end over here? Is that gonna mess this pile up? Eh, alright. Pretty bumpy ride going over the plowed stuff. Just bring it down here. Park it out of the way. All right. Stump grinder. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to all the stumps. We'll get to as many as we can. What if I put the grinder on the front? Totally put that grinder on the front. I wonder if that would work better. So, yep. Oh, the chicken and mojos would be real. I haven't had that in a long time. I'd be very happy with that. Almost feel like I need a weight on the back, but let's try this. This is me getting loud. Oops. Stump grinder that attaches to your excavator. Yep, that's a good idea. I can't even see, like, I don't think we can do this first person. Nope, I don't like this at all. I'm going back to the back. I think we're gonna do this third person view. My phone is going nuts over bad weather. That's because you probably signed up on all these emergency alerts, right? If you guys see me missing a stump, let me know. I guess I have to actually lift it. Grind them away. See 2 on the left-hand side there, maybe more. We'll always find them when we plow, so if I miss something, just check there's a storm hitting Dallas. I miss good thunderstorms. Don't get good real thunderstorms here in the Okanagan Valley. Get a couple of rumbling thunder, it's like, hey, I heard thunder rumbling 3 or 4 times. That was an awesome thunderstorm for our area. But it's not a real thunderstorm. Okay, I see trees laying on the ground. Where's all the stumps? Find some surprises when we go plowing. Come on. There we go. Well, that's what a thunderstorm is. 3 or 4 thunder claps. Or even just rumbling thunder. That's a thunderstorm. But not like a real thunderstorm. But that's what, you guys are the same way though. You guys will call something a snowstorm and it's like, that's not a snowstorm. You haven't seen a snowstorm. It's like, I'll show you a snowstorm. Yeah. Ooh. They do mojo poutines, right? That sounds really fabulous. The poutine sounds delicious. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky. I don't want to grind up the trees behind the stump. I want to get the stump. Now I got to do the same thing on the other side. No, don't. Let's not grind the wrong stuff here. No, stop grinding the... Yep, okay. We're good now. Stumps are too big to drive over top of. At least at that angle. Let's try this angle. Nope. Hitting the axle. Alright, thanks Gravy for dropping in. I appreciate all your watch time and the thumbs ups and likes and the commentary. It's kind of a fun stream, so I appreciate you coming in. Catch you guys on the next one. Got another half hour to go, a little over half hour to go, because Dust Bunny hit the goal of making me stream an extra hour. It's been a really good stream today. Like, I got super chats today. $25 worth of super chats today. I got a $5 one in the morning, yep. So I think that's a pretty good pull for me. Pretty good. I mean, if you put it in hours worked, that's what, $8 an hour for this stream. Michael, I have no idea. It might be a really easy fix, but I'll probably have the morning off for sure. It might be an easy fix and I'll be on the road by noon, or it's going to be a hard fix and I'll have 2 or 3 days off depending on what is broken on the truck and how long it's going to take to fix, how long it's going to take to get parts. I could have a few days off, I could just have a morning off. You just have no idea with repairs. It could be as simple as replacing one tiny little valve. And then off to work I go. Or it could be replacing the whole air compressor. You just have no idea. 12-hour stream party, or 24-hour stream party. You know, we'll do that on your channel, NachoCast. I'm tired now, let alone 24 hours. How many times have you done a 24-hour shift? 36 is I think 36, 37, maybe it was 38 hours, somewhere in there is the longest shift I've ever done of working the whole time. Actual work shift. That took a while to recover from. Yep. It's about my longest shift. Yep. And it was manual labor, hard manual labor. Longest stream? Yeah, I've never done a super long stream. Yeah, it's not easy, especially if you want to try, if you just want to plunge, you know, just slowly plunge along and not entertain people, that's fairly easy. But if you are trying to do a long stream to actually make, to get more content, to get subscribers, to get commenters, to get super chats, and actually make money, that's not easy to be entertaining for 24 hours long. To be high energy 24 hours long, I don't think so. I can barely be high energy for an hour and a half. "12 hours, your longest shift?" Yeah, for me it was fire department. We called in. It was our fire department, the Winkler Fire Department, the Morden, Altona. So it was 4 fire departments, and we all worked together and just didn't stop. It was our fire, so we were there from beginning to the end. And these towns were at the most an hour away, and they all came to help us with the fire. And we don't have replacement crew. If we stop fighting the fire, no one's fighting the fire. I think that's it. There could be some more stumps hidden in there. 12 hours at a restaurant. You're tired at the end, Kiram? Kiram says he's done 2 24-hour streams. Yeah, I bet it takes some recovering from a stream like that. Made some good progress. We only have trees on that side left. Trees on this side are gone. And we have to pick them up. Whew. Hey, this is how we started the stream. Loading logs into the trailer. We've done a full circle. Every machine on here has been run. Well, not the quad and the motorcycle. Quad and motorcycle honestly are in the background for decoration. They get used in thumbnails. Don't actually use them for anything. Oh dear. No one gets that joke. Except for Jess. I didn't get anything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do third person. I believe there's 26 time zones because of politics and the way the world is run. I believe there's more than 26 time zones. Michael, we've had this discussion before, and I think there's a lot more than 26 time zones. Oh, that is ugly. Let's see if we can get one log in. Mike, you've had Michael around helping you get through a 24-hour live stream. It's nice to have somebody in there consistently talking. Even if it's weird, gibberish stuff, at least it's someone to talk with. Oh yeah, Jess is really good at designing maps. Jess should be a map designer. You should learn how to make maps. I think you would be really good at making fantasy or fake maps based on real places. Michael's not East Coast. He's more east than us, but not east. Did they fix the paint tool yet? I don't know. Is the game playable? Barely. But is that going to stop them from releasing a new DLC? Of course not. No, we got to keep pumping out new DLCs instead of fixing the actual game. Eastern time zone-ish. Central time zone is far from the Eastern time zone. But Kiram, in the same breath, everything from Chilliwack to the beach is Vancouver, so I guess you're right, Michael, or Kiram. If everything from Chilliwack to the coast is Vancouver, Michael can be on the East Coast. Well, it's ugly, but it got in. Okay. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Did I actually get all of that? Nope, I didn't. Right, that would have been impressive. Unfortunately, it was not impressive. Wouldn't want that. Don't want to be too impressive. Cab view centered. Oh. I messed up. One log is too far forward. Hey, that worked. You know what? I always play this outside camera view. I didn't realize that that joystick on the screen or in the joystick in the cab does exactly what my joystick is doing in game or in real life. That's cool. I never because I never play first person. I didn't realize that the joystick actually moves the way my joystick moves real world here. It'd be cool to have a camera on my joystick and lay it over the in-game joystick. Michael is from the South Coast. Kieran, there are days I come into Chilliwack and it's like, we're here, I smelt it. There are days. It's like, yep, I'm here. I smelled Chilliwack before I saw it. Can I fix that? I think I can fix that. US always says from Shining Sea to Shining Sea. Canada says from Shining Sea to Shining Sea to Shining Sea. The Gulf of Mexico really isn't a sea, it's just a gulf. We have 3 oceans. I have a powerful nose. No, Michael. I'm saying Chilliwack stinks. Like pig manure stink. Especially when they're spreading fresh, moist pig manure. Oh, it's so bad. Really? Is this how we're gonna do this? Fine. Be that way. Moist. 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 Another reference to Backyard Starship. Moist. It stinks. Like I if you live right next to that, I don't even know how that's healthy. That's how bad the stink is. I'm like, are there health problems because of how bad the smell is? At least the liquid form. If you mix pig manure with straw, it's not bad. It's when they add water to make it so they can spray it through a sprinkler system. It is nasty. Yeah, it is methane. Yeah. It is gas. Yep, overcooked it. I always find it impressive when I get my truck loaded by a forklift like this. They put a fork adapter on the front of the front end loader, and they managed to load my load in quite a controlled way with a big front end loader like this. It's like, that's impressive. It's like, good job. It's looking pretty full, huh? What's the other side look like? No, I think we won't mess with that. We'll just call that good. Yeah, exactly. It makes you want to throw up. That's how bad it smells. It's gag. It's bad. Yeah, it's mostly the pig farms. The cow farms aren't as bad. The chicken barns aren't as bad. It's mostly the pig farms that are that nasty, nasty smell. How long till food gets here? I've got 15 more minutes to stream. Should work out pretty good. Now BRB. Whoop, whoa, whoa. I have crop destruction on. Almost lost my mouse. Hey, my house is going to get built a little further. I'm going to have all that stone to pick up once we got the trees cleared out. Yeah, that's true. Pig DNA is very close to humans, so that makes you think health issues because you could get cross-contamination, right? How's that sawmill doing? Does it need... No, it's got lots of wood. And save the ostriches. They just got hit by a $20,000 fine. So the bird flu went through this ostrich farm. They had 400 ostriches. How many died? Yeah, they have 400 healthy ostriches. 69 died. Something like that. And the government says they have to kill all of them, even though the bird flu went through them 2 years ago now. And they're all healthy, they're all immune, they're all like, this is the opportunity to study why did such a large percentage of the ostriches survive the bird flu. And the government is forcing them to kill 400 perfectly healthy ostriches that are immune to the bird flu. It's like, what are you doing? Government, what are you doing? I know there's strict laws, but you gotta go, hey, this makes sense to be flexible on this law. This condition doesn't meet normal conditions, what we haven't experienced before. Something is different here. Maybe we shouldn't go black and white law here. Let's get scientists to look at this And dude, bird flu. Wouldn't it be good to learn more about the bird flu and why these ostriches didn't die? Okay, these tiny little ones. I'm cheating. I openly admit to cheating. Although I don't even have super strength on, so it's not even cheating. Hmm? Yep. Yeah, the ostriches on Anarchist, they used the ostrich eggs on Anarchist to study a vaccine for COVID back when COVID was a big thing. I don't know if it ever got used in humans, but they definitely studied it. These are bigger. I'll jump back on the front end loader. Pretty dirty. Needs to be washed. Trying to do it first person. Can't quite do it. If they could change the view a little bit so that I could see the front end loader. First person view might work. Like if they let me lean forward. I think there's mods that allow you to do that. I think we could do this all first person. Come on. Gonna be sticky. Did it fall off the other side? Okay. You're gonna be like that, huh? Yeah, I don't see how you can do a 24-hour stream. There are days I struggle to do over 2 hours. I guess I'm just old. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go this way. Blew up. Well, my air compressor blew up anyway. My air compressor blew up. So that means the brakes all lock up and I can't drive anywhere. Without air in a big rig, I'm not going to be driving very far. No, the engine's fine. But without an air compressor, the truck's not moving. I thought that might be a little too clickbaity saying it blew up. But I did not blow an engine. Just air compressor went pop. Without the air compressor, we're not going anywhere. Woo. Well, that one tree is gonna have to be taken care of. More farm sim. We got another 8 minutes to go. And then we hit our 3 hours. Dust Bunny paid to make me stream an extra hour. And then Joey played the hat game, so because of Joey, we're wearing this hat. This hat's not even listed on the wheel. No, this one's not on the wheel. Joey paid so much that I asked him if he wanted a hat that's not even on the list. Canadian cowboy hat. A very girly Canadian cowboy hat, I think. That's kind of sketch. Nope. Oh. How much for another? No, I'm tired. I need a break. I'm not doing none of this Kiram 24-hour stuff. I'll give you guys a free spin though. No, where are you going, tree? I guess it wants to lay down in the back of the pickup. Okay, no, that's gone wrong. Everything's gone horribly wrong. Well, that's pretty ugly. You know what? Where is this? One straggler laying in here. Or is it two stragglers? I better double check. We'll throw these up and... Joshua, how's it going? It's always nice to see a new face. Woo. Yeah, Joshua, I've seen Joshua in Dust Bunny streams. Bearded Geek, maybe? So. Okay. Since it's the end of the stream, here we go, guys. Let's give you guys a free spin, because I don't want anyone to pay for one now because it's the end of the stream. Let's see, what hat am I wearing? Goodbye, Canadian cowboy hat. No. Unbelievable. And JJ, yes, JJ. Well, I guess we're ending the stream. I'm glad nobody paid for that. I've had bad luck with this helmet. But just said food's here. I only have to wear it for 4 minutes. At least there's that. There's a stream ends in 4 minutes, so... Sorry, Josh, you caught us kind of at the end of a stream, but... Still appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you hit that subscribe and like button. How many likes do I have, by the way, Michael? Let's just strap this down. Bit of an ugly load. Can't believe I gave you guys a free spin and it bit me in the butt. 18 likes. Michael says 17. Who hit a thumbs down? That's it. You're all fired. This is Milo Girl's song. Haven't heard that forever. But as long as we haven't seen Milo Girl. She said she wouldn't be around for a while, so Back to 18. 18 likes. I think our record is 31, 32, something like that. So we're not going to get there today, but hey, that's not bad. 18's not bad. Yeah, she said she wouldn't be around for a while. I think she's like on a mission trip or something. So she's or maybe in a college course. Or either way, she's not around for a while, so that's fine. People have real lives they have to deal with. And we can miss them during that time. Got Swather Pack info. I'm interested in the DLC. I want to drive the Big Roy. Swather Pack info for precision farming. I haven't turned precision farming on this map yet. I am using it in Gnantal and it's buggy, but I think it might be buggy because Gnantal is not designed for precision farming yet, and Gnantal is getting an update that will. So it might be because Gnantal needs to be updated. Looks like 19 likes now. There we go, we're raking in the likes. 14 people watching. How many of you guys have not hit the like button? I hate this. This is the worst. I hate this helmet. Live streaming with the helmet on. It's the worst one it could have landed on. Well, no, you could have made me wear that. The Jess's sun hat. That would have been worse. Huh? You can hear me with this because I'm screaming? Oh no, with a sun hat at least you can hear me. Okay. I can't hear you. So I'm probably screaming the whole time. Well, we'll park this here and we'll continue clearing the forests in the future. I left that JCB running. Oops. Someone better fire me. Just park this right here. You're gonna go look for Red and Green TV show now. Good. If you want to watch some good Canadian TV, highly recommend the Red and Green TV show. The Red and Green is where it's at. Hey, I could probably use the same thumbnail for the next stream because we're literally going to be doing exactly the same thing. We started and ended. I'm fired. Aww. Kiram fired me. Kiram fired me. I'm sad now. I've been fired. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everybody that dropped in. Awesome to see a new face, and awesome to see a lot of you guys returning that haven't been around for a little while too. So, kind of nice to see. Next stream could very likely be tomorrow morning because I might not be working. We'll see. Next stream will be when the next stream will be. If I don't do a stream, probably Jess will do a stream Monday evening. Monday afternoon, so there might be a stream tomorrow this time of day, maybe a little earlier. So I see all those floating balloons coming up on the chat there. So Red and Green went off air. You can still catch it on you can get a lot of red and green on YouTube, but I wonder if you can find anywhere online watch Red and Green. Wait, Josh, are you Canadian? Because you wouldn't know Red and Green unless you're Canadian. I guess northern, if you live on a state that borders Canada, you might get to watch Red and Green, but Yeah, there's a bunch of YouTube clips, red and green YouTube clips. So there's lots of red and green out there. You can still find stuff, but anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see if I have to go to work tomorrow or not. For now, I'm out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. I'm